So I could pretty much summarize a funnel because sometimes it could seem obscure to most people. Essentially, it's ClickFunnels is the tool that allows you to create the pages or the series of pages to draw a very clear path that your prospects should take to increase your chances of you turning them into clients.
Very cool. And I know, for lawyers, doctors, dentists, whatever, they teach you the practice, but they don't teach you how to run a business. Where did you get the business acumen? Where did that come from?
Right, good point. Right, you would think first you will learn the business side because that's what ultimately makes you the business. Mine came from honestly two sources. It was self-taught, and it was self-taught through books and YouTube videos. Okay. In my first couple of years, I had a lot more time on my hands. So when people were working or people were doing other things, I was sitting there learning as much as I could. And these days, there's plethora of information out there. Yeah. Now it's just about focusing on the top people that will give you that best information. But now I think again, we're living in a world of information, but I think now the problem is not information, not a lack of information, but if anything, it's too much information. Now, yeah. your one thing that takes you to the next level is actually focus and clarity, which a lot of people need at this point.
Absolutely. But yeah, filtering through all of that stuff that's available out there to find out what's really worthwhile. And I know a lot of people listening, probably they've heard of ClickFunnels, but they may not understand totally what ClickFunnels are. They've certainly been influenced by them. They've been sold things through them. Where did you first hear about ClickFunnels, and how did you come up with the idea of using them to build your law firm?
So like most people, I think I saw their ad. I think this is like 6 years ago. And when I went on the website, the promise that they made is this is everything you need to be able to sell any product or service online. Like, what a bold statement. But over time, I got exposed to so many, literally thousands of different niches that funnels and ClickFunnels was used with to be able to create the systems for you to get clients and customers from it. And that's when I realized, wait, this actually does work. And the more and more that I get into it, the more that I realized that ClickFunnels and funnels work for every possible business niche, sub niche, sub niche they could possibly think of. That's just the system on the back end to be able to convert those people that have this problem to get them signed up. So yeah, I've been able to use ClickFunnels and funnels for everything that I do.
Wow. And so to simplify it, what a ClickFunnel is a way of getting your information out that draws people into the top of the funnel so you can start capturing their information and then really start tailoring your offer to them, right?
Yeah, so I could pretty much summarize a funnel because sometimes it could seem obscure for most people. Essentially, ClickFunnels is a tool that allows you to create the pages or the series of pages to draw a very clear path that your prospects should take to increase your chances of you turning them into clients. So usually in a funnel, the first thing we want to do is to capture people's contact information up front. In order for you to do that, either you need to be able to promise that you're going to solve their problem or offer something in exchange for you to get their contact information. That's always the first step. Second mindset is, how can I nurture or build a relationship with these people that I just collected the contact information? How can I build a relationship with them? One of two ways. One is first the video. Right away, as soon as they enter your funnel, make sure that they see a video of you so you can talk about their problems, what they're dealing with, how you can solve their problems, provide some proof and testimonials, then get them to, which leads to the third part, which is get them to go schedule a call or to give you a call. And then the fourth thing is to make sure that you have automation and automated emails set up so that after they book a call or even before they book a call, make sure that they're being followed up on automatically to drive them to go book a call. And then after they're driven to book a call, then another automation to get them to go see your reviews, get more case studies, things like that, to push them to go take that desired action, which is basically go sign up. That's in a very short gist of it. Sure. How do you put that together? What do you say? That takes a little bit more details and a little bit more hand holding, but that's essentially what I help lawyers with, build out this entire system that you own, that you create for yourself, and don't depend on a marketing company to build this for you. And it's a very over comprehensive kind of picture versus just like, we'll just generate the leads for you. Leads is only half of the game. Converting those leads into clients is actually a bigger challenge. But there is a system to the madness to be able to again, increase your chance of turning those leads into clients.
Excellent. So you actually teach them how to set this up. Do you start at what is their ideal client, so they have a good image of what that is or who that person is?
Yeah, I do it through an exercise called the one-liner. I actually got it from Donald Miller, an amazing author and a marketer. Where it kind of shares in 2 succinct lines, how would you be able to explain clearly who you help, how you help them, and how does it make their life better? If you come up with your one-liner, that essentially becomes the backbone for your entire messaging, for your entire funnel and emails and things like that. So yeah, we start off with the one-liner, and also we start off with a goal as well, because a lot of people just again want to do something. So let's create a concrete goal. And also we touch about limiting beliefs that people have. A lot of people have some limiting beliefs before they enter. We tap into those top things early on, and also we bring it back at the end. Hey, make sure don't forget these things. If you get lost, come back to point A.
So does this include putting ads out? A lot of people run ads on Facebook or LinkedIn or just Google ads or something like that. Is that part of it?
Yeah, good question. Yes. So the funnel is the system where you bring people to turn them into clients. However, you still need a traffic source, a source to bring people from. So let me just clearly, I was at a little barbecue last night, and I had a fascinated group who kind of knows what I do. And they were like, how do you do this? How do you make this work? And they don't have any online experience. So I have to kind of simplify it as much as possible. And usually when it comes to client generation, there's only 2 ways. Okay. There's no other 2 ways besides these 2. The first is you either go pay for people to come to you, which is basically paid ads. And I could just share with you the top 2 paid ad sources is either Google ads or Facebook ads. The third one that we're going to be adding on soon is YouTube ads. So that's one way. So use one of those platforms to be able to, again, place yourself in front of your ideal clients, call out that they have this problem, and then invite them to your funnel. And then, that's that. Second way is content, creating value for your audience, answering people's questions, building a brand. It's basically content, just like create value for your target audience. And over time, that's a long-term play that those people, the more and more value they create to your world, the more that value will come back to you. And those are usually like literally the only 2 ways. So either you're going to do paid ads or go produce content, or both.